Hey, everybody. I've said this before and I'll continue to say it. If you are building and growing your online business, it boils down to a couple of things. One, it is a numbers game. You have to know your numbers. And two, to truly scale, to truly get your business off the ground, you need to create systems so that things will work flawlessly and you're not leaving anything in the gutter, so to speak. Okay. Today, I want to talk about the numbers that most of us hate to look at. Worse than even jumping on the scale. Do you know what it is? It's your budget and it is your profit and loss statement. Now, if those sound scary to you, let me tell you, I've got an easy way for you to track how much money is going out, how much money is coming in, and how can you budget and plan for money. Because here's the deal. You need to know these numbers. If not, it's just a hobby. Okay. And instead of like pulling the covers over your eyes and head and saying, I'm not making any money and oh my goodness, I can't believe I'm spending this much and I haven't gotten anything in, you're never going to be able to grow. You're never going to be able to plug the leaks. You're never going to be able to map out your business unless you know these foundational numbers, and you have to start tracking and of course create an easy system to track these numbers. So let me share my screen and I'll show you this fun little spreadsheet. You know me, I love my spreadsheets. It's going to make it so easy for you to track these numbers. So the first thing is, let me make this bigger so you can see it. This spreadsheet, if you can't see the very bottom, it has 5 tabs along the bottom. And this first one here is basically your monthly budget. How much does it cost to run your business? And, I'm not talking about trying to figure out every little nickel and dime. This is the overarching things that you need to run your business. So my favorite all-in-one marketing program might be running you $297 a month. You might be using, that seems a little high here. Let's change this. You might be using a couple of different email systems. One maybe is $6 a month. Maybe another one is $3. Are you using Loom, my favorite recording software? It's only like $10 a month. How about Canva? Are you on the professional of Canva? You might be using some back-end systems to help monetize, whatever it is. I just want you to take some time and add all of these things up so that you get a rough idea of what your monthly total bills are or your expenses. Okay. And we just simply do a little sum here. And let me come up here. And if you need more, you can just add to these things. Okay. And then this is going to give you that monthly number that, okay, I need to at least make this much in my business if I'm going to break even here. All right. Is that making sense? Now, I just encourage you to start this and you're going to come back because you're going to think, oh, wait a minute. I forgot, I forgot something else. So whatever it is, I want you just to add it here. And the other thing is sometimes you will pay for things annually, like your domains, maybe you're paying $100 annually. You've got 8 different domains or something. So what I want you to do is just to divide this by 12 so that you can, let me just, because I can't do math in my head here, let me just do this so that, and I want you to go ahead and add the number in, even though you're paying it monthly, add the number in here. So again, we can reflect on what that monthly expenses is to run your business. And so this gives you a benchmark. Hey, every month I need to make $500 or every month I need to make $2,000. The other thing that this will do is as you start collecting all of your receipts, you're going to realize, you know what, do I really need, maybe I'm using, 2 different video repository storage places. And do I really need this second email that I never use? It will help you look at, I have a lot of bloat in my business, so let me get rid of it. So that's how we use the first column or the first tab. The second one down here, now this one is really fun. Just think of it like your checkbook. Back in the olden days, anytime you have an expense, I want you to enter it in on this ledger. Now, this over here just gives us the big picture. When we look at our monthly reoccurring items, we still have to add it to our expense sheet, but only when they come in. Okay. So maybe on the 15th of each month is when my phone bill comes. That's when I want you to enter it in. And maybe my phone bill is $65. Okay. And then the expense type over here in column G, you'll see all the different expense types, and you can change these. So if you never use a graphic designer, you can change that to something else, whatever makes sense for you. Okay. And let's see. I don't know. I'm just going to, and we've got a little drop down here that we can just pick from this. Okay. We'll just use software for illustration purposes. So how do I keep up with my expense log? Every time I get an email reminding me or thanking me for my payment, before I get rid of that email, once a day I sit down and I work my inbox. So I will enter in that expense right there. Some expenses get pulled out automatically through my business credit card or through PayPal. So once a month, I open up a PDF of that and I do a line by line item. And it's like, oh, okay, here's my domain email. Here's my go high level. Here's this. And I will sit at this sheet and I will enter in all the information. Again, we only want to do this up to the minute. We don't want to put future purchases. So I know that every month I'm going to have a phone bill, but I'm not going to put this in because you'll see in a minute, this spreadsheet will show you up to the minute where you are with your expenses and your income. Okay. And then if you look at the rest of this chart, it will give you a breakdown of where your money is being spent and also a monthly breakdown. Now let's go to the third tab, and the third tab is your daily sales. So the same thing, whenever you've got money coming in, maybe you've got a membership. So I've got a couple of examples here, my digital business membership here, the date. And again, I only enter in these dates when they happen. So this is Alice, and you don't have to put their email and stuff. If it's right in front of me, I just capture that. How much was it? Was it a PayPal or credit card? The status column, that it went through, and then it will calculate the rest. And then you just put whether this is reoccurring or not, because we want to be building reoccurring income streams in our business. And then if I wanted to add some notes, I could. And then you'll notice up here along the top, it also gives me a running total of, okay, I've got 4 unique customers, 2 repeating, total revenue, number of sales, number of refunds, etc. Okay, so that's how that works. And then it will also show me my revenue by product. So if you're selling different products, I've got some Etsy products here if I was tracking that. All right. Then the fourth tab is called Other Income Log. Now, let me say this. You could keep all of your income under the one tab, the daily sales. That's fine. I'm starting to build up my affiliate income. So I wanted to track that separately. So I just have a separate tab here for some of my affiliate payments coming in. And again, the same thing. You can change the categories here as far as which affiliate that you're promoting. And then it will just show you where the money's coming from your affiliate income. All right. Then the best tab is this tab number 5, profit and loss. This is where the beauty comes in, because at the moment I can tell how much income I've made. I can tell what my expenses were and my net profit. So up to the minute. All right. So let's just do a quick recap. The first tab is just kind of our budget so that we have an idea what our monthly expenses are. Our expenses tab here, we are going to enter in these expenses as they come, whether it's an email, even paper mail once a month. We're going to reconcile with our credit cards and all of that. And then the same with our income coming in. As soon as I get notification from Stripe or wherever it is, I don't do anything with that email until I enter it into here. And the same thing with my other income log. If you're tracking affiliates, maybe this is where I wanted to track my Etsy shop sales, whatever I want. And then that last column is my profit and loss statement. All right. And let me come back here. Especially when you're new in the business, you might start panicking a little bit if you're in the hole. Don't panic. It does take a while to kind of start building that flywheel to get money coming in, but you also need to keep an eye on it. So don't hide from the facts. Okay. This spreadsheet, one other thing I was going to say is I keep my spreadsheet like glued to my little menu bar up at the top of my Chrome browser. So it's super easy. I open my email, I have income, I open the spreadsheet, and I put that information in. So make it part of your daily systems of monitoring and running your business. As the CEO of your business, You need to know your numbers, and you also need to be creating these systems so that you have a well-oiled business. If you want to get a copy of this, this is something that I give my Digital Business Academy members. You could join the group, or it's also for sale. Reach out and I'll send you the link. As always, thanks for watching, and hit the subscribe button if you haven't. That helps me in the channels. Thanks so much. See you next time.